Level 2 is coming in. War chant, rallying call being used. Is he gonna be on time to destroy the Hall of the Kings? Welcome to Come Up Middle Live. My name is Enrique and this is The Ladder. We are looking at a game that is Poero, the number 3 versus Maru, the number 2. It's Angmar versus Dwarves. It's on Enchanted River, 16-minute game. It's a head-to-head. It's Poero and Maru played 9 times. It is even. And Poero winning 9 times and Maru winning 9 times. Again, an even game. Then we look at Enchanted River. Nobody likes Enchanted River apparently. Poero only played it 3 times, which is 3 wins, and Maru only played it once, and he lost it once. Poero and Maru played Angmar and Dwarves respectively. Poero won 20 times playing Angmar, only lost twice. Maru played 35 won 35 times as Dwarves and lost 8 times. And finally, the global matchup ratings. Angmar versus Dwarves. Poero won Angmar versus Dwarves 5 times. And Maru won Angmar versus Dwarves, as Dwarves obviously, 6 times. So this is what we can expect for the upcoming game. If you look at the meta, we have Shadow of the Ice and Forge of the Ice and Westfold. A lot of games played yesterday. Yesterday was a good game, a good day. Dr. Jacobs got Chihuahua, he increased. Nakomi went hamster strong, is our new little fish. Welcome to the arena. We have Lesiak, the kitten. We have Bamboo, the hyena. All these promotions. Real Potato is a crocodile. And Benji became a lion. Furthermore, 2-hour games. A 2-hour game between Dennis and Squeezy. Welcome, low elo warriors. 2 hours is crazy. Flemmo and Mr. Frodo, an hour. And Barking and Pawnwise, the mid-range 1 hour game. I think we're ready to continue. Let's get into the game. Poero versus Maru. And then quickly go to the other scene. Welcome to Enchanted River. Enchanted River looks pretty cool. We have fire drakes, which is nobody ever takes fire drakes. To be honest, I don't really know how to take this even. I've never tried taking them, but apparently there's a lot of money in there. And I should start doing that actually. We have next to the fire drakes, we have a few warg layers. There's a warg layer and there's a warg layer and then 2 in the middle. And that is it. It looks a lot like the other map. Oh wait, we have obviously cave trolls protecting the inn. These maps look, there's a lot of other maps that kind of look the same. What, like there's this one map where there is like a warg layer here and a warg layer there, and there's then the hill over. Oh, it really looks the same. It's a different map though, and yeah, this one is interesting. That map though doesn't have like the fire drake over here. It has the inn over there. I don't really know what the map is called, but that's not what we are looking at. We have Poero versus Maru, and Maru is playing the Dwarves, and the Dwarves are already moving up and building the first tunnel going through mid lane. Right side of the map, we have Angmar. Angmar gonna go and do some creeping, which is normal behavior. There is a Dwarven worker in the middle of the base, trying to spot where everything is, and with their vision, it is, yeah, he just spots everything immediately. There is the summon. Here come some warriors. This is the movement speed of 60 versus the movement speed of 60, which is probably 55 now, because my labels are old, as some people say. And here comes the first mill going down by 1 battalion of Dwarven warriors, and yeah, these orc warriors, these Gundabad warriors, they are sent to destroy the mine shaft, which makes it interesting for the Dwarves to build new mine shaft close by it to defend it. And there is the exit of some of those Dwarven warriors. Without Ralliant Call, it takes a little longer to destroy a mill for Poero, but for Maru, but it is not too bad, because Poero has a lot of mills just scouting out all the mine shafts, and there are enough. There's a Ralliant Call. here is the trample. The trample doing barely any damage. These dwarves are so tanky. And because of the upcoming Vorch used and upcoming Cav trampling a lot of these dwarves, still no damage being done, and they are going back to safety. Cav out is always a good sign to leave, and here comes the big escape, immediately targeting the mineshaft with the extra. As Angmar is such a powerful faction against dwarves, they have so many answers. Because these extras do extra damage to tunnels, and it's very difficult for these dwarves to protect it and get to those extras. All the other factions need like some other sort of defense to be able to kill the tunnels. But Angmar has everything they need. They have Cav, they have extras, they have all the defensive measures to handle with destroying tunnels. However, they do not have a powerful measure to deal with units too much. They can swarm a bit, but they're pretty weak. So these units of the dwarves are going to stay alive for a long time. Luckily, there are 2 battalions of extras that will do some damage. Meanwhile, there come the Cav back. And the cavalry is going to trample the dwarves. And realizing they don't need to anymore because the pikes is the only thing that is left. And pikes don't do a lot of damage, fortunately. I kind of forgot. I need to turn up my phone so that I can hear my dad calling when he's coming over. I might need to end this game quick, because if my dad is here, I need to answer the door, and we'll pick it up a little later after I'm done sending stuff. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can just finish the cast. Here we go. Pikes are being destroyed by soldiers, by the Gundabad warriors. And they are not, the dwarves are not strong enough to take down a mill. This is going to be a problem, because Mr. Maru is dropping a lot of command points, a lot of army to try and do some damage. However, the armies of Maru are not dwindling. They keep staying strong. That means that in the army apartment, it is 250 army versus 450. So Angmar is dropping a lot of mills, and the dwarves are staying strong on the economy side of the game. Maybe if Maru uses his cav, he could do some more damage. And here is the Dwarven player Maru to destroy more of those mills that Poero has. Poero now finally trying to get some money in the form of that creep. And there is a few units and battalions of Angmar trying to find the mineshaft, and they does. Mineshaft has been found. Uh-oh. Here are the cav is gonna die to the pikes, and all of them die because the leader ran into the pikes, and now the money is for Maru. Don't forget, these players are the rank 2 and the rank 3 on the ladder currently, so they kind of know how to play the game. The fortress doing a lot of damage to the dwarves, and the dwarves are kind of drawing back the armies of Angmar, making sure Angmar cannot attack. However, ooh, banners. Banners is 10% extra damage, 10% extra armor. And now this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Warchant being used, and level 2 is coming in. Warchant, Rallying Call being used. Is he going to be on time to destroy the Hall of the Kings? The castle is shooting, the pikes and the warriors are fighting, but he is not quick enough. The upgrade is coming through, and with the upgrade the building gains a lot of extra health, and here come the upgrade, and no more taking down this building. Spell being used. Ooh, everything going down in the base of the Dwarven player, Mr. Maru. Yeah, this is Maru. That is a bit of a problem. Camping the production, nothing in the camp, and the top side attack has been thwarted. This means that everything that the Dwarven play. Ooh, oh, the recharge and the rebuild. Oh my god. Yes, there it goes. Needs to run back. And no army. It's 100 command points on the field versus 350 command points for Angmar. And more warriors are dying to the splash damage and the healing of this raid. The raids are not gonna go down fast enough. And every time they hit, they regen. They don't have a lot of health, but they have a lot of lifesteal. Luckily, they die at this moment. And here come the charge, trying to do some work on the other side of the map. But, yeah, the Dwarven player on the back foot, or the Dwarven player on the back foot, does not have a lot of army. 775 command point limit versus 650. That means a more eco income for the Dwarven player. However, Maru does not have a lot of units on the field, especially now that there are Black Numenorians. Black Numenorians doing crazy amounts of damage to the Dwarves. And yeah, there is this is the moment that the Angmar player Poero is stabilizing. He is not being damaged or hurt by the attacks of Maru anymore. Here are the hobbits. Ooh, they're straight going for it. They just really want that level 3 Hall of Kings down. But unfortunately, there is a lot of trample. There is Black Warriors. There is a fear. There is a... Oh my god, they're in position now. Well used of fear by Frodo. He's using the light of Galadriel efficiently, and this is going down. Protected. A power point. A 5... Level 5 power point spell used to make sure the next 30 seconds this thing is not going down, and a lot of money and a lot of army is being spent to try and get it. Meantime, we have Gundabad warriors trying to destroy the base, and it is working. It is very difficult for the Dwarven player to defend, so the more you can attack and the more you, after stabilizing, you can get into it, the better it is for you. Also, the Hall of Kingmen is recharging and rebuilding. Angmar is in trouble. The Dwarven player is in trouble, committing a lot of power points and a lot of units to try and destroy that building. But the building has been saved. Now there is 2 battalions of Cav, and the trample is doing a lot of work. Mine shafts are going down. It's 650 versus 800, 925, almost 1,000 for Maru, for Poero. Poero, the Angmar player, has stabilized and is now completely in control of this game. Has starting to get the map control, starting to attack the Dwarven player Poero. And if we zoom out a little bit more, we can see it on the map. If you look at the Angmar player, he has vision everywhere. This whole map, this whole area is his. Top side of the map, we have a strong attack of 5 battalions of Dwarves going into it. And Mr. Maru is like, I'm gonna sack my base because I cannot defend it. And he is going to attack. And it's just now waiting for the very first units, the very first hero that might be able to help out. Here is a battle wagon trying to do some work, focusing the Angmar Black Numenorians and the attack of the Dwarven player. He's still trying to go for this Hall of the Kings, but he's never taking this. It is way too tanky and it's way too well protected. I feel like there's still even a hero? No, there's no hero. Yeah, the wolves are countering the pikes, and the archers and Gundabad soldiers are taking down all the units, but it is almost dead. He kind of needs to use his ability, but he cannot use the ability. He cannot group. He's trying to group. Now he groups. Is he taking it? It's probably not going to be enough. And yeah, there's so much damage. Black Numenorian is doing almost one-shots every battalion of dwarves that is here, and it is still alive. And now Morgomir is here. There is no way the Dwarven player can defend this. Heroes are so powerful, they can completely destroy anything. Fist of Angmar is here. Don't know who that is. But oh, the trolls. Does the troll guide thing. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, dwarves on the bottom side of the field. There's a mineshaft just hidden because of the mill was getting taken. And Poero needs to answer a little attack. They need a little to answer it. But ooh, there is the snow trolls. Those snow trolls, they are yeah, they're a menace. They can trample. Their trample is a little bit stronger. And this is the power of tier 2 units. Oh, builder's been found. Builder's been focused. Builder needs to run. And builder is disappearing. Lol. And here's the rank 2. All of the armies of the Dwarven player Maru is going down by the armies of Poero. Angmar has summoned their level 10 and the Dwarven builder goes down. Unfortunately, being found. There goes another mineshaft. Dwarves destroying the wolves. Snow trolls destroying the dwarves. Yes, this trample actually does some work. And then they are doing a lot of damage. These snow trolls are doing a lot of damage. And the dwarven wolves, the wolves for Angmar, they cannot really fight the dwarves warriors. They're not very good at them. They're really good at killing pikes and against killing archers, I think. Yeah, they're doing slash damage. And here is Morgamir. Morgamir level 1 has not been in the front of the game, on the front lines a lot. Now level 2. And the debuff makes sure that, yeah, what is he trying? Dude. Oh, meteor strike, but the defenses are still up. Maru is just blindly trying to attack, and here it is. This is the end for me. I have to pause this game. We're almost done. Few more minutes. Here come the giants. The giants attacking the level 3 Hall of Warriors of Maru. And Poero is, well, creating a problem. Poero is creating a problem. Oh, it's going down. Oh no, it's down. That's not good. That's not good. As the armies of Angmar are going through mid lane, and they're going to put some more pressure on the Dwarven player Maru. Poero's army, the armies of Angmar, led by Poero, are coming through the middle, taking down everything on top side as well. And one more throw. Almost. Oh my god, is he gonna kill? He's gonna lose it. And a stomp being used. Oh, he's still doing so much damage. They didn't even kill it. Yeah, that is a problem. There is no healing. Is this a heart? No, there's no Dwarven heart. Heart of the Dwarves. Top lane, completely in control of Poero. Poero is now moving in, and there is the surrender. I could have finished the game. Well, there we go. Poero winning, beating Maru. Very well played by Poero. That was kind of fun to see if Poero could stabilize after the early attack of Angmar, and he could. We learned a little bit. We now know how to. Let's take a look at the ladder. First, Awi taking back first place, probably not because he played, because his last game was 17th of February, it's almost a month ago, but just because Maru and Poero, they lost. So if you keep playing and you lose elo, then you'll drop, obviously. Ghostboy 4th, climbing, very well done. Ghostboy Pavok 5th, Andy 6th, the Ritter 7th, Solas 8th, BBR 9th, the King 10th, MayShadow 11th, Gert 12th, Truck 13th, Gimli 14th, Empire 15th, Mustafa 16th, Charizard 17th, Eternal 18th, Irnor 19th, and closing the gate, it is Nuage being the 20th player on the ladder. This is Miller, my name is Enrique, and I will see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena in BFME2,
feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle-earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.